Hey, what's up my fellow farmers? It's Naples and welcome back to finally another episode of FS25. Yes, I know, it has been a bit. That's because, well, I just was totally not in the mood for some farming. But I am today, so we are ready. And we are ready to start on a brand new map. For those of you that know the area, or at least know a little bit about a farming buildings, you can already see we are on an American map. That's right. America. So we're going to be starting off, well, we're going to be starting off small, but we're going to go big. Big American style. Unfortunately, there's no American flag on our house. Usually you always see an American flag at the house, but over here there is none. I also couldn't find one on the construction menu, on the miscellaneous or whatever. So unfortunately we can't build one, but if I do find one, I will place it. But here we are, America. I think this is Michigan, at least that's what the map name is called, Michigan something. So yeah, looking very nice. But we're not just gonna start off with no money or no equipment. As you can see top right, we do have 1,000 euros. Should be $1,000 actually, but yeah, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I may change it, but for now I'll leave it with euros. We have an old class combine. Pretty decent size, but yeah, for American fields that is pretty small. It only has a 6-meter header if I remember correctly. And we have some basics, an old truck with a grain trailer on the back, or a grain thingy on the back, so we can transport the grain pretty fast because yeah, like I said, this is big. It is a big map. We have a John Deere tractor over here, of course, John Deere, with a planter and a hopper on front, a small trailer for some local farming, I don't know, moving animal food around, stuff like that. We got some seeds, solid fertilizer, and that is basically it. And then we are done. That's all that we have. So, let me show you the map. We have two fields over here. This one, a canola field and sorghum field. They are both ready to harvest, so we will get to that ASAP. But yeah, you may think this is a bit easy. It's not really a survival. Oh, we also have an old water barrel in case we need it, a water bowser in case we need it. But yeah, you may think this is not really a survival challenge or whatever. Well, it isn't, but it is kinda sorta starting from scratch, and it's not really that easy because yeah, as you can see, the fields are not really that small. And this one, 541,000 euros, and this one 370. The one below our field, can I click it? Hello? What is happening right now? Nothing is working. Here we go. 129. So yeah, that's not really that expensive. There are a few small fields over here, 22. But yeah, the big fields, as you can see, 427, 308, 329. So yeah, they are pretty expensive. 349 and 189. So yeah, the fields are big and expensive. What the hell is in this field? How can I see that? Is that spinach? No. Oh, that's alfalfa. Okay. Interesting. 329,000. So yeah, it is not really that easy to expand. Also, because the fields are so ginormous, we also need big machinery. So yeah, that's gonna take a hot second to be able to afford that. Because yeah, as you can see, harvesting this field with just a 6-meter header, that's gonna take a while. A damn long while, actually. So yeah, it's still gonna be a challenge. And also, what I like, the starting area is pretty big, and that way we can prepare maybe for the DLC that they're gonna drop with the fish stuff. I don't really care much about fish in real life, to be honest. I do have an aquarium, but I don't eat fish, I don't farm fish or whatever. But yeah, it will be interesting to see if we can implement that in this playthrough. I'm not really 100% sure yet if I'm gonna be buying it, because it's almost 30 euros for a DLC. I think that's kinda expensive. I think the base game in the past was around 30 or 35 euros, and now the DLC is almost 30 euros. So yeah, it's expensive, but sure, I don't know. Maybe I'll buy it, maybe I won't. We'll see in the future. We still have a few months before they are planning to release it. But yeah, enough of me rambling on. We have another John Deere tractor over here with an animal trailer, and that's why we have 1,000 euros, because we're gonna spend it all on piggies. We're gonna buy 5 of them. There we go. We have 5 pigs. Because the other playthrough that I started, I think I only did 3 or 4 episodes on it. Yeah. I also wanted to try pigs, but that map, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. Same with the New Frontier map. I also wasn't feeling it, so I stopped that. And after the, I don't know what the map is called anymore, but the map that I was playing on last time, yeah. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it, and then I was just done with Farming Simulator for a second. Playing a lot of other games, as you may have noticed on the channel. A lot of fun games, that's for damn sure. But we are back. Back with a vengeance. As you can see, we do have... I will try to keep the branding American. As much John Deere as possible. If it's not possible, then we just have to deal with it. But yeah, for now, we do have some John Deere equipment, so that's good. Oh, look at that, man. Look at those piggies. They are sleeping. Oh, that's amazing. Oh man, I can't imagine if that was in real life that they would be sleeping as peaceful like that if I would take a corner at full speed. Well, even though it's only 38 kilometers an hour. I think they will be flying. Yeah, I could change it to miles an hour, but I don't know. I don't really... I don't know how that works. I do know how it works, but I'm not a miles an hour guy, as you may have noticed. I'm Dutch, so we use kilometers an hour. And also we use euros. But dollars, maybe I will change it. We will see. For now, we will keep on driving towards our farm. It's gonna take a minute because the map is big. The tractor is slow. This is a narrow bridge, apparently. Oh, look at that. John Deere. And an American flag. Look at that. We have found an American flag. It's at the store. Alright. And a John Deere sign. So... yeah, that will tell you we are in America. So I'm gonna take the drive back to the farm. Gonna take a minute, and then we're gonna unload the piggies, and then we're gonna start on the first job, which is harvesting one of those 2 fields. I think I'm gonna be starting on the sorghum. I think the sorghum is the base food for the piggies. Let me check real quick. Help. Where are the piggies? Corn or sorghum, yeah, base food. Alright, very nice. So I'm gonna be starting off with the sorghum field. Also a nice thing, by the way, about this map, and then I will shut up. It is flat, as you may have noticed. It is extremely flat. So that is very, very good when building productions and other stuff and things, sheds like that. That's pretty amazing. So then we don't have to do that much landscaping, which is always a bonus, because that sometimes can get messy. Also with your spawn points being on the ground, or your triggers being on the ground or too high above ground. Yeah, that's not good. I noticed this is a forest, by the way. That is field number 15. At least plot number 15. 189,000. Yeah, with a lot of trees. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. That's also why we are starting off with some basic equipment, so that we don't have to keep chopping down trees for some money. This way it may be, I don't know, maybe it is a little bit more interesting. I do think it's a good looking tractor. Maybe it's old, it's small. I think it looks pretty good. Very nice. And even though I said I would shut up, we are already here at the farm. So we're just gonna keep on driving, and we're gonna unload the piggies straight into their new pen. We do have to hurry, of course, because yeah, we don't have any food for them yet. That's also why I want to start with the sorghum harvest. Alright, here we are, cute little piggies. Gonna reverse in. Well, not really in, but we are going to reverse. There we go. Hit the fence. And move to husbandry. There we go. They are in. Look at that. Very nice. They are so tiny. But you're gonna enjoy yourselves here very much. Oh, that was the wrong button. C is not to crouch, but control is. Oh, you're sleeping. Yeah, you're probably tired from the long journey. What are you wiggling? Man, they're so tiny. Look at that. I love it. They're so cute. That is so cool. Alright. Oh, I just walked over you. My bad. He doesn't care. He's still sleeping and making weird noises. But yeah, very, very, very nice. Enjoy your time here, piggies, while it lasts. Because as soon as you're big and fat enough, you're gonna go to the slaughter. That's how you make money on pigs, by the way, in this game. You gotta raise them, feed them, and then sell them. They're not gonna produce any milk or other stuff. You just have to sell them. And they reproduce kinda... I think they reproduce pretty fast. I'm not really sure, but I think they can reproduce at an early age. So hopefully they will be profitable. I don't know. I've never done pigs. I've tried it before, at least to start. But yeah, like I said, we didn't finish or didn't really progress much in that playthrough. Alright, so we're gonna be putting this in... Ooh, I already crashed. Putting this in the shed. And then we're gonna pick up the combine and we're gonna be starting the harvest. Yeah, I can just leave this here. Another good thing about being in America is that everything is so big. This combine, it can just fit through the door opening with the header attached. So that is pretty nice. Anyway, we're gonna take it out. That may have sounded a bit weird. We're gonna take the combine out and then we're gonna start harvest in the sorghum field. Alright, so here we are at the field. We are ready to start the harvest of the sorghum. So, turn the bad boy on, lower, and I'm gonna need the GPS. Steering assist. Number of headlands 2 is fine. Show the lines. Alright, there we go. That should work. Or I don't know. Oh, there we go. Press H. And there we go. We are off. Harvesting the sorghum. Very nice. Right, lovely. So, this is the base food for the pigs, as I mentioned already. And I wonder how long this is gonna take. I mean, as you can see, the combine... Yeah, I know, it's not the biggest one, but it's also not the smallest one. I mean, the header is 6 meters wide. But yeah, then again, this field is pretty big. It is, well, not ginormous, but it is a big field. How much is it actually? 3.8 acres. So not extremely big, but still big enough. Yeah, this field, man, I'm dreading to harvest this field. 12 acres, holy hell. And this is 3. That's 4 times the size, bloody hell, man. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah, that is something something funny about this map. They have a ramp over here. So if we ever get a car, then, I don't know, yeah, we can use the truck that is over there waiting already. But, yeah, over here there's a ramp. I think it's best done with a car, maybe even a bike, a motorcycle. But yeah, look at that. You can jump over that, that building over there, that shed. That's funny. We may do that sometime, but yeah, not right now. We don't have the money to purchase a car or a bicycle. Not a bicycle, but a motorcycle. But yeah, that is still pretty fun. Pretty fun they added that. Is that part of any land? No, it's not. Okay. But yeah, here we go. We already have 1 pass done. And we are 32% full. So yeah, this is gonna be quite a lot. Alright, here we go. We're gonna continue on the headland. And I think this is best done as a time-lapse. For those of you paying real close attention, you may notice something different. I'm not really sure yet, but I am... Since the last time I recorded FS25, I have changed video editing software, and the games I've been playing so far all have been working pretty well. But yeah, in FS25 you do use time-lapse sequences here and there, and I haven't done that before, so if it is in any way, shape or form different than you're used to, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best here. I'm still learning. Well, I'm not really learning. I know how it works, but you know what I mean. The time-lapse is a first thing for me, so with the music adding to the time-lapse, maybe it's a bit different, but yeah, you get over it. And if you don't, well, deal with it. We're gonna start time-lapse, and I will see you in just a minute. Alright, so we're unloading the combine yet again. It has taken a little bit of time, but as you can see we are almost finished. I think we can do 2 more combine loads and then we are done. I think we can do 3 rows and then the combine is full, so pretty nice. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 2 combine loads. That's nice, perfect. So I'm gonna drop this off at the grain silo. I'm not delivering the food to the pigs just yet. This truck is kind of loud, by the way, and it does have some different sound effects. There we go, unload. But yeah, what I was talking about, I'm not delivering the food to the pigs just yet because I think if I dump everything in their trough, then there's no space for other food. Okay, let's start up the combine first before I check. There we go. So the pigs, the total capacity, oh, that doesn't show. Do they need water? No, root crops, protein, grain-based food. Okay, okay. Gotcha. So slurry, straw. Yeah, we don't have straw. Manure, we have no manure heap nearby. Okay, so it doesn't show. So I'm gonna be dropping off a little bit of food. Maybe, I don't know, 2,000 liters, something like that. Yeah, I think I will do it, but I will do that once we are done harvesting. But yeah, as you can see, it's coming along quite nicely. But bottom left, yeah, the yield is not the best. It's orange, yellow-ish. So yeah, it's not great. But yeah, then again, we just inherited this field. Well, inherited. You're starting off with this field. We haven't done anything. No perfect pH or no perfect nitrogen. So yeah, the yield is a bit low. It does get better if we get over there on that side of the field. How does it show? It's yeah, it's sandy loam mostly and a little bit of loam. So the bottom is probably loam and the rest is sandy loam. So it's never going to be that great, but expected yield is 103%. So that's still pretty decent. That's not bad. And this one, 108. 113. So we may need to go for fields up here. I'm guessing that's mostly loam. This one is decent as well. Okay. So we're surrounded by decent fields. Pretty good fields actually. Which is nice. But yeah, you can see bottom left. This is probably the loam area. But there we go. So yeah, as you can see, we are almost finished. So let's continue with the time lapse. And I will see you again in just a minute. Alrighty, there we go. We're finally coming up to the final piece of this field. Not bad. So, as you can see, bottom right, the combine is, well, not almost full, but it's getting there. 77%. Should all easily fit in the combine. I'm just going to be unloading, I don't know, maybe around 2,000 liters-ish, like I said earlier, directly from the combine. I think that's easier than unloading it in the truck. Unloading at the grain silo and then just unloading some of it in the food trough for the pigs. I wanted to say chickens, but they are pigs. I'm not really sure what the honking is outside. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but I don't know. There's some lunatic making noise outside. That's annoying. I hope my microphone didn't pick it up. Who knows? We'll see. Let's just drive over here to the pigs. So we have 6,665 liters, almost a very nice number. 6,666. Where's the unloading? There we go. So we're gonna be starting at, I don't know, stopping at 4,600 I said. Something like that. That's almost 2,000 liters, not bad. 1980, well, that's pretty decent. But yeah, as you can see, that's, I don't know, a quarter of the way there. So yeah, we need some space for the, I think it's protein, canola. Well, oops, I clicked outside of the game, my bad. Let's see, no, not the settings, not controls. Man alive, I'm clicking everywhere except for the right button. Pigs. Soybeans, canola, or sunflower. Yeah, so protein. Canola is protein. Protein gives 20%. And what is grain? Man, we gotta go here again. Grains. Wheat or barley. Okay, no problem. Well, it is a bit of a problem because we don't have a seeder. We only have a planter. That is fine. We can do some, I don't know, maybe some soybeans in this field. It is currently August. Yeah, soybeans can only be done in April, May time, something like that. Oh, hit the brakes. Let's check. What can we do in August? We can do canola, grass, oilseed radish, poplar. And that is about it. Alrighty. Well, we're not going to be doing oilseed radish because I don't think you can do that with a planter. Can you? I don't know. I don't think you can. Let's see. Canola. When can you harvest canola? Okay, so August is also the last month. So next episode, we're definitely going to have to finish the canola harvest. So that means that I'm going to be recording or at least playing for quite a while because that is going to take a hot second to harvest that field. I think this field has taken maybe something like half an hour or something like that. So that means the big field is gonna take a bit longer. This is 3.8 acres and this was 12. So 4 times, so 2 hours to harvest a field. Is that going to be correct? Man, I hope not. Because otherwise I'm gonna be a sad boy. I don't mind spending a little bit of time, but man, 4 hours harvesting one field. 2 hours harvesting one field, that's maybe a bit much. So yeah, put the truck back in the shed for now. We're gonna be needing it next episode anyway. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I could have left it outside because I'm gonna be parking the combine at the canola field. I don't know yet what I'm gonna be doing in that field. Let's park this combine next to the house. Yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty odd location because the house is surrounded by your crop. I'm not sure if that's normal in America. Maybe it is. Doesn't really matter, to be honest, but it is odd. Alright, park the combine here, turn the engine off. And I wanted to do something else, which I forgot. This one. Corn, sorghum, sunflower, soybeans, sugar beet, cotton, green beans. Yeah, there's no oilseed radish because yeah, you can earn a little bit of money if you plant some oilseed radish during winter time. I think it's around 200 euros, dollars, pounds, quid, whatever per hectare. So in this instance, we would get, I don't know, maybe 600 euros, something like that. So yeah, it's not really that much. I don't think it's really worth it, to be honest. Maybe if a ginormous field, then it could be worth it. But yeah, on a small field like that, I don't really think it's worth it. So, little piggies, how are you doing? You are still sleeping. You're walking around like you've had something to drink. That's probably because you're still very young. You're still learning how to walk. My kids are the same. Well, at least not anymore, but when they started learning walking, yeah, they almost seem drunk. That is so cute. Amazing. I love it. Yeah, there's also the noise outside is increasing. Okay, they have enough food for now. The noise outside is increasing, as I said, so this is a good time for me to end today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget, guys, hit that like button. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe as well. And, well, maybe according to your likes, I will know if this will continue for a long time or if it won't. So make sure you hit that like button, guys. Until the next one, guys. Bye-bye.